Hey guys, today I've got a game review one of my friends sent me, so I wanted to share it. It's got an interesting intermediate that involves multiple pieces, and it's kind of a cool win. So we've got my friend Jalp here that is going to open with H3, and then MSD plays B6. Which, as black, I like to do that as well, or I'll play E6, either one of those. But so Jalp just keeps going forward with his knight, and MSD brings out his bishop. And we kind of get this little exchange here, which some folks might think, oh no, we've got the white bishop is in trouble, but it's fine because once it's here, the square's covered and your queen's covering that square, so the bishop's going to be able to be traded here, and so it's kind of a fairly even match at this point. And so if I'm black, I like to push this pawn, and then we kind of like trade the pieces off. So actually, let me just show that real quick. Because then in this position, like if you can get this a pawn and get his rook, you get mate. So if he doesn't see that and decides that he's gonna push up this pawn or any other piece that he ends up moving that's not attacking anything, you can come down and grab the rook, and then it's pretty simple. You can see he's got a bunch of pieces lined up, so they can move this off and be fine. But coming back here, what happened is MSD got rid of his knight, and then Jalp's going to push this pawn, and the queen gets dumped. And so then we trade some pawns, and then white gets rid of his queen, and then pushes up his pawn, which is kind of threatening this little sequence here. Black decides to push their pawn up on the outside. Not sure what was going on there, but white goes ahead and moves this pawn, or moves his rook up, which is now kind of setting up multiple kills in a row, which is going to allow him to like come and get the bishop, or basically should be able to find mate from there, no problem. But black's looking at this and opens up his e-pawn to come down here and says, all right, this piece is triple covered, and like maybe I can get out of this. I think here white can still just move up this pawn and it's mate, but instead Jalp finds this awesome intermediate. So he brings his rook all the way up the board, and so we get the first set of exchanges, and now you can see this rook needs to attack, and this rook has 2 kills, and the bishop has 2 kills that's covered by the knight, so it kind of looks like, hey, maybe this isn't gonna work. But if you look at the different numbers here, what ends up happening is this rook is now attacking this pawn, which is making the bishop have to come back up, and this knight's not going to have to kill it anymore. So it's kind of got a little bit of like a yo-yo kind of effect to it. So then they trade the pieces, and now you just got these last 3 kills to make. So that's kind of just a quick review of that game. I thought it was a kind of exciting intermediate with like lots of things going on. There might have been a simpler way to do that mate, but I always appreciate a good intermediate. So well played. See you guys.